So, my name is Paul Shanahan, and what I've done is I've created a GA quiz app. Um, so it's basically just kind of one quiz on at the moment, but it's also facts and details about the GA records and that. I'll go through now. This is my homepage. I just started it there. Um, so I'll go firstly the nav drawer. I just added an image there. So what I'll do is I'll go through everything and I'll leave the quiz to last. So this is my list view. So just going down the list here, I've just added two counties and just a county and the last time they've won it, the All Ireland that is. And what I've done here is I've added a second activity. So say click on Kerry. It'll bring me to Kerry's GA Wikipedia page. Which is only there now. And this worked for all the links. I just go back then. This works for all the links, works for Tipperary. If you click on Clare, you go to Clare's Wikipedia page and so on. That's my list view. Then I fact page, which is the fragments. So I just used three fragments. This is the home kind of fragments. This is the hurling fragments, which is basically just details of the all-time top 10 scorers of all time. And the list view could be done a bit better, which I'll be working on for the second assignment. And then the football one, which is another fragment. That's different there again. Basically going through the top 10 scorers of all time in football. So that's what I used the fragment for. So back there again. So then I'll just go back to the quiz. I'll leave the quiz till the end. So about us then just brings us to, I've done a background image there, just a quick kind of paragraph as to what the GAA is and as an international amateur sporting and cultural organization. What I also done in some of the pages as well, I have a menu here, which can navigate around all the things as well. So I'll just go back to the home page there. It brings me back here, but I'll use the nav drawer for now. Winners list. What I've done here is basically the searching capability. So it's like how many times a county has won in either football or hurling. So football is the first column, would say, and hurling is the second column. So what I've done is like say you want to see what Cavan, um, and Cavan comes up then, and it's they've won one football and no hurling, or just say, you know, Meath. I didn't add all 32 counties, but I will. But I have a lot of them. So if I said Meath, Meath comes up. So basically, it's a list view. Well, it's a list, but it's a search. So if I typed in Offaly, Offaly would come up, and so on and so on. That's my search view. Um, so that works okay. Um, so back to okay. So okay, then brings me to the quiz. So what I've done is I use Firebase. So I have Firebase opened here. Um, so I added that, but what I'm going to do is a register a user. So I'm going to sign up. And this is my page here. So I'm going to write example at gmail.com. Um, and we'll just add a password and I'll just put down example. And then I will sign up. And it's toast that says their account created. So then it brings me to the login page. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this Firebase page and it should appear here in the, yes, it does. So there's example at gmail.com and created March the 6th, which is today. Now that I have that, this this is the login page. So that brought me to the login page. So I'll type it in example at gmail.com and then example as a password. And then log in. And it says your login successful, and it worked. So basically, I'm going to show you in a minute that if I didn't log in with that, it would give me an error. So I'm going to start the quiz. So it's just 10 quick questions. I have a structure that can make it 20 questions, 30 questions for it, because using the SQLite database. So basically, it's just there's a timer here as well. Question 1 out of 10. So which was the first county to win the All Ireland? So I'm just going to go through these really quickly. I'll try and get a few right to show you that I have the top score tiered. I'm trying to think now. So if the green comes up as right, so I'm just going to fly through these. Just confirm and next. Like just like click on radio buttons, confirm next. So like so confirm next. Going through. So when you're wrong, obviously see question 8 out of 10 of 6 right so far. So when you don't get one right, obviously it doesn't. So just going through radio buttons. So this is the last question now. So get this, so confirm, and then there's a finish comes up. So you click finish, and the high score is 7. So what I'm going to show you now is go back to the home page. And I'm going to go into quiz, and I'm going to show you that 7 was saved. So 7 saved here. So that's in shared preferences. So let me just try one more thing with regards to login. So I'm going to log in with, say, an account that's not created, so it should reject me. So I'm going to push test at dot and just password test. So this should be rejected. Error, there is no user yet. So it's rejected. So the total said they're rejected. Now it also works if I leave a field undone. So I've nothing written the password there. So this should give me an error saying the field cannot be empty. So that's another thing there. So basically it's the Firebase that will, so I can only use these 2 accounts to log in to use the quiz. Basically, I've only done authentication in Firebase at the moment, and of course in Udemy during the summer. So that's where I got that from. I have all the references in my README file, in the GitHub, which will be, the link will be there. So basically, there's so just getting out of that there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it off and turn it back on just to show you that the shared preferences saved the high score. So code and stop. So that's stopped there now. So that's gone back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it up again, just to show you that the high score was saved on your preferences. It's all the questions are kept in a database, SQLite, which I seen on I studied on a YouTube video, which is going through SQLite, and I wanted to make a quiz. So let me see. So login. Trying to think of an example. Example. Example password. So log in now. So that's logged me in, and you can see that the score there is saved at 7. and I turned off the phone back. So that stays. So if I was to get 8, if I was to do the quiz again and get 8, it would store save at 8, basically. What else? I have the menu here as well. So that just goes through all of the things that I have here. Basically the same as the nav drawer. Regards the app, that's really it. Just a simple kind of quiz and facts and records, I suppose. Of course, a lot can be added to it, and I have plans to add a lot more functionalities to it, more buttons, and more um, more options, I suppose. Yeah, so I'm also, I don't know, do I have to show you GitHub? You can look at that yourself because I have the GitHub repo link in the thing. Yeah, so this is my code. So I will eventually put them into packages. I know it's a bit messy here now, but this is my database paper, which stores all the questions. And I can add on, say I could add another 10 questions there to make it 20 questions. And I know the structure to alter, like I could add, just say if I wanted to add another column, so I could add like 5 options instead of 4 options in the create table. Just every time what I have to do is I would update the database name. So that's 5 now, so it'll be 6 and it'll be updated and it will run. And down here, I could see the database inspector. That's not on now because the app is not running. So yeah, that's basically what I've done with the quiz. That's the main part of my app. With the Git, there's a few things there that I adjusted, like button cost, just updating buttons and activity sign up. So just if I press that commit, so I've committed 3 things so far, 3 different times so far. So I just put 4, and just it's on. So I'm using my Git is what I'm trying to say really. So no errors in 24 hours, so commit that. But then they obviously change back to blue. And there you go. So yeah, that's my app. That's really all to say about it really. So thanks.